Hi, today we are going to talk about Agile Manifesto. So, how this Agile Manifesto emerged? It was not from any formal conferences. Actually, it emerged from an outing of 17 developers in 2001. I guess these developers must be heavily bored on the process oriented model and the heavy documentation. So these developers came up with Agile Manifesto, formerly known as Manifesto for Agile Software Development. And later these developers formed a group and called themselves as Agile Alliance. So this Agile Manifesto was created in 2001, long before than the Scrum Guide was created. Scrum Guide was first published in 2010. So what is this Agile Manifesto? It talks about 4 values and 12 principles. The 4 values of Agiles are individuals and interactions over process and tools, working software over comprehensive documentation, customer collaboration over contract negotiation, responding to change over following the project plan. The manifesto clearly says that while there is value in the items on the right, we value the items on the left more. So let's see this in detail. Number 1, individuals and interactions over process and tools. In the past, a lot of software team would concentrate on having best possible tools and processes. The Agile Manifesto suggests that while those things are important, the people behind the process are even more. So having the right group of individuals on your software team is vital to success. Number 2, working software over comprehensive documentation. Previously, software developers would spend ages creating detailed documentation. That was before even they start writing a single line of code. And while documentation isn't a bad idea, there comes a point when you should focus on providing your customer with working software. The Agile Manifesto places shipping software to your customer as one of the highest priorities. Number 3, customer collaboration over contract negotiation. So once upon a time, contracts were key. You would draw a contract with your customer who would then detail the finished product. As a result, there was often a contrast between what the contract said, what the product did, and what the customer actually required. So according to the Agile Manifesto, the focus should be on continuous development. You need to build a feedback loop with your customers so that you can constantly ensure that your product works for them. Number 4, responding to change over following a plan. So can you imagine a time where you would draw up a roadmap and it would never change? So the trouble with that static roadmap is that we don't live in a static world. Needs and requirements are always shifting. The priority changes. So the Agile Manifesto suggests a dynamic roadmap that can actually change from quarter to quarter or even month to month. And Agile team should be able to keep up with those changes. Now coming to the Agile Principles. Along with the 4 values of the Agile Manifesto, there are 12 principles that you need to be aware of. These principles go into a little more details and expand upon the 4 values. Agile Principle 1. Our highest priority is to satisfy the customer through early and continuous delivery of valuable software. So this Agile principle encourages team to shorten the gap between the initial ideation and releasing the working product. The sooner customer can use your product, the sooner you can collect feedback and make the appropriate improvements. Agile Principle 2. Welcome changing requirements. Even late in the development, Agile process harness change for the customer's competitive advantage. I think this is the game changer, I would say. So you need to constantly monitor any changing requirement, no matter when they occur. So you need to welcome the changes to further improve your product based on shifting market and customer needs. Agile Principle 3. Deliver working software frequently, from a couple of weeks to a couple of months, with a preference to the shorter time scale. So the Agile philosophy says consistently shipping new releases is far better alternative to packaging all the releases and releasing them at once. Agile Principle 4. Business people and developer must work together daily throughout the project. So this emphasizes on the collaboration, the frequent communication between cross-functional teams and the business people. So that ensures trust, transparency, and as a result, better and more relevant products. Agile Principle 5. Build products around motivated individuals. Give them the environment and support they need and trust them to get the job done. So an agile team is only as good as its members. Take the time to build up the team of people you can trust to complete the work of highest quality. So if you have the right team in place, all you need to do is just give them the right working environment and any support or resource they need. This removes the need of hand holding and micromanagement. Agile Principle 6. The most efficient and effective method of conveying information to and within the development team is face-to-face conversation. Communicating in real time is essential when it comes to the fast pace of software development. So even in the remote teams, video calling makes it easier than ever. Agile Principle 7. Working software is the primary measure of progress. So essentially, software team have just one job, to build and release the working software. Focusing on this one measure of progress enables Agile team to work efficiently at shipping new releases. Agile Principle 8. Agile processes promote sustainable development. The sponsor, developers and users should be able to maintain a constant pace indefinitely. So though the fast pace of an agile team might suggest the opposite, this Agile Manifesto principle explains that sustainable development is important. So this means ensuring a good work-life balance and maintaining high morale throughout the team. Doing so leads to output that is consistently high quality. Agile Principle 9. Continuous attention to technical excellence and good design enhances agility. The Agile Manifesto encourages team to constantly release new features and updates to the product. Despite this, it also acknowledges the importance of maintaining quality in releases. In other words, making sure that code is neat and tidy and that the product designs allow for seamless development in the future. Agile Principle 10. Simplicity, the art of maximizing the amount of work not done, is essential. Don't juggle development team across a wide range of irrelevant activities. The Agile Manifesto suggests that teams should spend the majority of the time on the few most important things. So to do this, team needs to think strategically and ruthlessly prioritize the feature they work on. Agile Principle 11. The best architectures, requirements and design emerge from self-organizing team. In traditional hierarchical team, there were generally somebody at the top of the chain making the final decision. The Agile Manifesto encourages a less rigid chain of command, a flatter hierarchy, where everyone gets an equal say, can lead to more effective software development. And the last one, Agile Principle 12. At regular intervals, the team reflects on how to become more effective, then tunes and adjusts its behavior accordingly. So these are the 12 principles of Agile Manifesto. And the Agile Manifesto doesn't rank the principles in any particular order. It carries equal weightage. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button if you find this insightful.